Hi everyone! Welcome back to another Croatian lesson. So today I'm gonna continue on our grammar topic that Andrea and I already talked about. So if you haven't seen those videos, please go check them out. They are on our Facebook page and also on our new YouTube page. Before I start, I would like to see who is with me, so please write something down in the comment section below. If you're here for the first time, please write it down as well. Or if not, let's start some chat in the comment section below, so the people who are already here for some time maybe exchange some knowledge and information. You can also sign up for our free trial lesson and join our school, learn with us. You have the link for that underneath the video. So just click on the link, sign up for the free trial lesson, and let's start learning Croatian together. As you can see here on the board, I've created another pairs of verbs because we were talking about verbal aspect. We already explained the concept behind this, and I mentioned that the best way to learn and to go about this grammar topic is to learn verbs in pairs. So that's why this is here on the board. And I also created like some sort of a circle similar to our vocabulary lessons. We always have a central word of the day or central phrase for verbs. Misliti is today's central word. It means to think. So I've created a couple of similar verbs, or actually, sorry, sentences with this verb, so you can see what they mean, maybe create some of on your own to learn these verbs. So let's start with misliti, and I'm gonna explain each one and give you sentences as example. Please, if you are familiar with these verbs, write your own sentences, new ones, and if not, just copy them and learn them. Let's start just with misliti. So misliti means to think. Misliti, to think. When we just hop on here, razmišljati has the same meaning. It also means to think, but it means also to contemplate. You will see that similar translation, I'm going to use similar translations, but I'm going to explain why do we use perfective or imperfective aspect. But let's see what happens here if we take razmišljati. That comes from misliti. So all these words are actually from misliti. So misliti means to think. And razmišljati also, but also to contemplate. Just a reminder, misliti I razmišljati I zamišljati. So first ones here are imperfective. They talk about a process. So we use them when we want to say that something lasted for some time and we want to focus on the process, not so much on the outcome. And pomisliti, razmisliti, zamisliti are here perfective, and we say something about the outcome when we use them. So misliti to think, razmišljati also to think, but also to contemplate. And let's see first the example for razmišljati, and then I'll come back to misliti. And I have this example. Razmišljala sam o tom problemu 3 sata. So I translated this sentence as I was thinking about this problem for 3 hours, or you could say also I was contemplating this problem for 3 hours. And you can see that we are concentrated here on the process of thinking. We actually don't know if this process ended. Are we still in the process of thinking about this problem? We just want to say that our thinking, our contemplating about something lasted for a certain period of time. So here I just randomly chose 3 hours, 3 sata. So I was thinking about this problem for 3 hours, or I was contemplating this problem for 3 hours. You can see also that in English it's continuous. So razmišljati, razmišljati, to think or to contemplate, razmišljati, razmišljati. You can see here that we have misliti, to think, and then here razmišljati. We added a prefix. Something also happened after the here in the roots, and also we changed the ending, and we said that this is the way we create also pairs and different verbal aspect pairs. And you can see that in all of them we have this mis comes from thinking. So razmišljati, contemplate, razmišljati. Razmišljala sam o tom problemu 3 sata. Razmišljala sam o tom problemu 3 sata. So we are focusing on the process. The pair of razmišljati is razmisliti. So you also, we would also use to contemplate, to think, as a translation, but in Croatian, when we use it, we concentrate on the outcome when we use it. For example, you're gonna say razmisli I odluči. So think and decide, but the idea is here, okay, think about it, but finish the process of thinking and decide. So you can decide. So it's not important for how long someone was thinking about something. The process doesn't even matter. The outcome is important. So you finish your action of thinking here. Razmisli I odluči. Here we have verbal form that's actually giving orders. Razmisli, so think. Do this, you do this, the verbal form imperative that we use for orders. Razmisli I odluči, think and decide. So you can see that it's not important, the process is not important, the outcome is important. That's why razmisliti, the perfective aspect. Now I'm gonna go back to misliti and pomisliti. So misliti, again, to think, and pomisliti, something just comes in your head for a short period of time. Pomisliti, you're just, the idea comes and goes, or you're gonna see now in example, it's gonna be clearer. If we use just misliti, you can say Muškarci misle da žene previše razmišljaju. So men think that women think too much. This is something that I see often. No, I'm kidding. But you can see here Muškarci misle. So in English we're gonna use men think, but we're gonna use the imperfective because that is something that someone that is like true always for someone who thinks that, of course. So Muškarci misle, they think. So we are not concentrating on the outcome of that. We are just saying that as a general fact. And you can see here they think that women think too much, and here I used razmišljati. So they think, they mean, they think that women are overly, that they think that they do the process of thinking too much. So there, I'm not gonna use this one, perfective. I use the first one because I want to emphasize that men just think that we make the process that too long, or that our processes of thinking are too long. And misliti, oni misle. If you want to say your opinion, you're gonna also use it. So like here, I think that ja mislim. So this is also for giving your opinions. So you're gonna use the imperfective form because that's something you think always. You are always you always have, or at least for some period of time, you have some opinion in mind. It's not something that is over. You still think it. It's still your opinion. And then if you want to use pomisliti, nisam ni pomislila da bi to moglo biti istina. Nisam ni pomislila da bi to moglo biti istina. So I translated this as I didn't even think that could be true. This is something like this idea, for example, some sort of idea that like crossed your mind, or it didn't. So it's finished. The idea just came through your mind, like for a short period of time, or just once. Not a short period of time, but once. Nisam ni pomislila. I didn't even think. So this idea never occurred. So just if it happened or it didn't happen, it's just once. Pomisliti. It's a short action. Is something that happens once and it's finished. So that's why nisam ni pomislila da bi to moglo biti istina. I didn't even think that could be true. But we use the perfective form because it's not something you do. It's not a process. It's just idea going through your mind, just like this, shortly, once, and it's over. Nisam ni pomislila da bi to moglo biti istina. I didn't even think that could be true. And then the last pair is zamišljati I zamisliti. Zamišljati, zamisliti. They're also connected to misliti, think, but we can also add the meaning of imagine, because zamišljati means a process of imagining, and zamisliti as well, but that something is finished. So for example here, Nitko nije zamišljao 2020 ovako. So no one imagined 2020 be like this. So if you had some sort of a process about 2020, for example, I'm saying here, no one could have imagined that. So I'm saying that a process of imagining this couldn't happen. So I'm talking about the process, not about the outcome. I'm just talking about imagining something in the past, or not imagining. That's the same either way. Nitko nije zamišljao 2020 ovako. So if you did imagine something, if you were contemplating, or not imagining, sorry, if you were imagining something, it sure wasn't like this. So that's why I'm gonna use the imperfective form, because I'm talking about the process of someone just standing there and imagining 2000s, are gonna be like this or like this, I'm gonna do this or that, so this is a process of happening. Nitko nije zamišljao 2020 ovako. But if you want to say the perfective form, zamisliti, you would say zamisli da ljudi žive u miru. For example, famous song imagined by John Lennon, imagine all the people living life in peace. So, imagine, zamisli. So, finish your process of imagining and create a picture in your mind. Imagine, zamisli. It's not important how long have you imagined something. It's not important. It's not important for how long or anything. It's just important that you finish the process and you have the image that you imagined in your head. And here we have imagine all the people living life in peace, zamisli, and then zamisli da ljudi žive u miru. So the outcome is important because you want to imagine a picture. Those were all examples for today. Please leave a comment, ask me anything that may still be unclear about this or any other topic. And I hope to see you in Školica or next week with Andrea here on Facebook. Vidimo se, bok!